So hola mi amores, before I get into the video today, I want to take the time to invite you to watch the video before this where I go over how the stories we tell ourselves matter and ultimately shape how we experience and perceive life. So I will make sure that I link that video down below where we will get intimate, pull back our layers, and heal and grow in self-love. And welcome to my channel, Guided Intuition. I'm your host, Tori the Hope Dealer, aka the Self-Love Advocate. My hopes is that you join me on living your truth so that the desires of your heart may find you. This is a platform dedicated to true spirituality, healing codependency, personal empowerment, embodying your bliss, and life guidance. Come grow with me in self-love, you beautiful soul. To fall in love with yourself is the first secret to happiness. And hello, my love. So welcome to where I show you how you can change your story. Because as we know by now, the stories that we tell ourselves matter. Right? So how do we take ourselves out of a story that is no good for us, that limits us and really keeps us from seeing our beauty, which stops us from experiencing the beautiful gifts of the universe, right? Or stops us from being open and courageous to take on the opportunities that are in front of us. How you change your story is my favorite method. It is one that I do myself every single day. It doesn't matter how new you are on your self-love journey or how seasoned you are on your self-love journey. And I want to give credit it's due because I've always done mirror work. But when this individual, when he suggested when you look in the mirror, you tell yourself all of the things that you've always wanted to hear, it blew my mind and it put me in my creative mode, and I came up with my own little twist on it. How you change your story is with the Love on You mirror exercise. Okay. I love this method because for 10 minutes a day, you are going to tell yourself all of the things that you've always wanted to hear. Whether this is from a parent, a lover, a friend, a person that you took inspiration from, yourself, but you turn around and you tell yourself for 10 minutes a day, everything that you've always wanted to hear. Give yourself encouragement and self-appreciation. So I want to be completely honest and transparent with you. When you first do this exercise, it's going to feel weird for the first 2 weeks or even 3 weeks. It's going to feel weird. It's going to feel foreign. It's probably going to feel a little fake. Your inner critic is probably going to rear its ugly head up. Okay. So I want you to have fun with it, and I'm going to break it down how to have fun with it. But no matter what comes up with you standing in that mirror on days that you have so much to say, and then on days where you don't feel like doing it or you don't have anything to say, but why is it important for you to do this and to show up at this mirror for 10 minutes a day is for these two reasons, okay? The first one, you are giving yourself self-appreciation. Okay. And you are hearing all of the things that you have always wanted to hear and you deserve to hear. So what this is doing, it's cultivating your worthiness. It's allowing you to see your value. It's allowing you to see like, hey, I am amazing. Hey, I am worthy. And when we see that we matter, that validates our emotions, that validates our existence, who we are, which builds confidence, which builds self-respect, which builds worthiness, which allows you, my love, to show up authentically and open, and strip away this old story that you have been living by. by dedicating 10 minutes a day to appreciate you and tell yourself all of the things that you've always wanted to hear and that you deserve to hear, the truth of you. So the second reason that it is so important to do this exercise, even on the days that you don't have anything to say, even on the days where you're like, Tori, I don't really want to do this. This does not make any sense. I don't see how this is going to help me love myself. I don't see how this is going to make me feel worthy. But even in that, you still get your cute or handsome ass up to that mirror. What you are saying subconsciously is that you are worth the effort, that you are worth the time, even if you don't have the words to come out at you. But the fact that you are showing up, you are saying that I am worthy of showing up. I am worthy of making the effort. I am worthy of taking the time to rearrange things and be present with myself. This alone is so powerful. You're giving yourself self-appreciation. You're telling yourself all of the things that you've always wanted to hear. And then you are actually showing up for yourself. You are showing yourself that I am worthy, that I am valuable. And that is going to take place in your vibration. And then you're going to start to walk like that. And then you're going to start to talk like that. And then you're going to cause some amazing shit into your life by being like that. And when it's time to step up to the plate and be courageous and confident and sure of yourself, you're building trust within yourself. There is a lot of things happening just by you going to the mirror for 10 minutes a day and loving on you. All of that is what's taking place on the internal level. It's cultivating commitment to yourself. By you committing to yourself for 10 minutes every day and telling yourself all of the things that you've always wanted to hear. And don't try to do an hour. Don't try to do 2 hours, 30 minutes. Don't try to increase it. No, 10 minutes a day. Okay? Because it's the little things that help build step by step, little by little. You are building a foundation, a sturdy foundation for yourself. Like, we don't realize how much the little things and the little efforts that we put into ourselves and the little time that we make for ourselves matter. It's those little things that we do and we get consistent in those little things that really add up to big things. So start small and make it fun. If you notice that you are struggling on a particular area of your life, for 10 minutes that day, talk to yourself about that particular struggle. Okay, give it nourishment, give it validation, give it compassion, speak life into yourself, doing the opposite of that struggle. An example of that is, let's just say you're a person who doesn't like to make mistakes. That was my thing. Like, I had a fear of making mistakes. And we know that when we're the perfectionisms of the world, when we have to have everything this way and it has to look this way and it has to be this way, right? And we're afraid to make mistakes. What happens is we're afraid to try because we don't want to make a mistake and we don't want to fail. And to truly learn, to truly experience life, you're going to make a mistake. Okay. You're going to fail. That's a normal part of life. And it's a normal part of success. So one day I had to look in my mirror and I had to tell myself, and I called myself by name. I said, Latoria, it is okay to make a mistake. It is okay to not know everything. My love, baby, you do not have to know everything. Told myself, Latoria, it is okay to make mistakes. Mistakes are a normal part of life. Latoria, mistakes are how you learn. Mistakes are how we find solutions. It is a part of life. And it is okay to make a mistake. And what I found out by me telling myself that it's okay to make a mistake, the underlining of it is because I didn't want to be wrong. And I told myself, like, Latoria, it's okay to be wrong. Bitch, it's okay. So what? You don't have to know every single thing. Because when you don't know, Latoria, this allows solutions and opportunities and experiences to come into your life so you can play, so you can feel, so you can touch, and you can figure things out. And, I would tell myself, like, give yourself grace. Girl, it's okay to make mistakes. Mistakes are normal. I want you to find 3 mistakes that you can make today and that you can learn from, right? Mistakes are normal. And I would just repeat that to myself over and over. And then before I know it, I would just take off in a flow. Latoria, you don't have to be afraid to make a mistake. You don't have to be afraid to get it wrong. You're going to get it wrong sometimes. That's a normal part of life. You're going to get it wrong. That's a part of leadership. This is what makes you an even better leader. The fact that you can admit that you're going to get it wrong, and the fact that you are willing to go find the right answers. But if you don't make a mistake, how will you go seek? So this is helping you grow. This is stretching you. This is evolving your mind. See, Latoria, you need mistakes. So I'm literally in the mirror having moments like this with myself. And literally after that, guys, I hug myself in the mirror and I give myself a kiss, okay? Like, it's okay, girl. Make no mistakes, girl. That's how we grow. That's how we learn. That's how we achieve. That's why we're so ambitious, because we don't mind making mistakes. Do you think someone got so successful without failing? It's okay, girl. Fail. It's okay. You got this. You're going to bounce back. You always do. So, have fun with it. I like to break it down. One day, you can give your body praise, stand in that mirror and love on you, acknowledge you. We always want a lover or someone else to validate us and give us those compliments. You spend a day in the mirror for 10 minutes giving yourself those compliments, honey. I'll go through the list. I'm like, dang, Tori, you getting thick, girl. Oh, girl, look at them hips. Look at your thighs. I love the texture of your skin. Look at you, girl. Beautiful. Yes, that roll is right there. That roll is good. Look at that honey roll, just glistening. Scrumptious, delicious. Like, look at those succulent breasts. And I'll shake them in the mirror. Like, girl, you are bomb. You are beautiful. Girl, look at that fat poom poom. Yes. Like, ooh. I see why everybody wants you, because you that bitch. And no, seriously, I'm saying this like this is the conversations that I have with myself all the time. Like, love on you. So many times we want like a lover to appreciate us and to see our beauty and to just be smitten with who we are. But we first must be smitten with ourselves, right? Like, I'm not gonna cap. I would make out with myself in the mirror. And I mean, let's have some grown-up talk here. Baby, go get that toy, put on some lingerie, get in front of that mirror and make it a show, baby. A show. Okay, a whole show. So one day you can, give validation and praise and self-appreciation to your body. And maybe there's a feature on yourself that was picked on as a kid. I want you to love on that feature. Love on that nose. Love on your eyes, your cheeks, your flat ass. Because that was me. That was me with my little pancake. Man, you better love what you got. If you got a dump truck back there, you a pancake, it doesn't matter. Like, love you, acknowledge you. You can give praise and affirmations to your career and speak life into your dreams and in the craft and the things that you've always wanted to do, be, and experience. Then one day, you can stand in the mirror and tell yourself all of the things that you desire a lover would have acknowledged about you. And the next day, you can talk about how it's okay to have boundaries and how you love how you are enforcing your boundaries. Or maybe you're not enforcing your boundaries yet, but encouraging yourself to enforce your boundaries, and encouraging yourself to speak more of your truth and to stand in your boundaries. Then maybe on one of the days you can look in the mirror and for 10 minutes tell yourself affirmations, repeat mantras that you love and that you've always wanted to hear and you always wanted to believe about yourself. Like, it is endless. Okay, it is endless. And if all else fails, if you like, Tori, I don't even want to stand in front of this mirror, this is stupid, it's not going to work. If you get into that energy, or you get into the energy of, I really don't know where to begin to love on myself, to appreciate myself. Like, all I hear is my inner critic. All I hear are those stories that are not my truth. What I want you to do, right? I want to land you my affirmation. This is one that Tori has created. And I want you to recite this to yourself in that mirror for 10 minutes. If all else fails, or even on some days you can adopt this and just say this mantra. And this is so special to me, guys, because this is the mantra that I created the first day, I'm about to cry, that I decided to love myself. So this is special to me. This is intimate to me. This couldn't be more vulnerable than to give you guys this. And that mantra is, I am happy and thankful that I now know myself, love myself, and accept myself wholeheartedly. I am happy and thankful that I now know myself, love myself, and accept myself wholeheartedly. I am happy and thankful that I now know myself, love myself, and accept myself wholeheartedly. And I just want you to repeat that to yourself. And this mantra is so dear to me. It is so special to me because it is living proof that the stories you tell yourself matter, and the stories you tell yourself will eventually create your reality. Because at the time when I was looking at myself in that mirror naked and I was saying this mantra, it was the farthest from my truth. But as you hear my voice today, it is the only foundation that I know. It ain't no other way for me. I don't know any other way to be but to love myself, to know myself, and to accept myself wholeheartedly. It is my truth. It bleeds through my aura. I changed my story with this mantra, and so can you. And I love this affirmation because it covers everything. With self-love, with self-appreciation, self-worth, with self-acceptance, these are the keys that unlock your wildest dreams to becoming a reality. These are the keys that will take you out of the darkest night and put you into the brightest sun. So I promise you, if you do this technique, one day you are going to look in that mirror and you are going to be madly, radically, courageously in love with yourself. Okay? All right. Okay. So I know that this was long, but this exercise works, guys. It works, and it will help you cultivate and deepen the most important relationship you will ever have. And it is the relationship with yourself. And you will see yourself. You will validate yourself. You will see your worth. You will appreciate you. Genuinely from the inside out. Okay, my love. So I hope that this helps you. It was such an honor to share this gem with you guys. If you haven't checked out my video where I talk about the stories we tell ourselves matters, please make sure that you do. This is where this whole technique comes from. So make sure that you check that video out. I will link it down below. All right. So I love you guys so freaking much. And as always, it is such an honor to share space with you. And I will catch you on my channel. Take care.